aware of this slide, which we have been seeing in the IT world since ages. Just to bring in some humor in this. What are the causes of risk? The causes of risk are associated with variance in estimate. Let's assume an example that you have estimated for doing a particular task X amount, but it was estimated by a different person. Okay, because in our organization, in any organization, what happens is that the person who estimated and the person who implement are always different. So probably there is a variance in that. So that's how the risk occurs when you overshoot your budget. Obviously, everything is related to your finance, which the business, what this project is going to generate. Other than that, there are uncertainty about the basis of estimate. Let's assume in a software project, there are some situation where you have some basis on which you had estimated, but as time progresses, things change, and the basis which you have worked out may not be the same. So this is again an uncertainty. So this is again a cause of risk. Then uncertainty about design and logistics. You know, the technology changes very fast. So let's assume, especially this happens, this uncertainty I have seen especially in government sector, because whenever we design a solution for a government sector, by the time the actual execution time comes, the technology has changed in a major way. So this is again uncertainty, because getting all those getting again the design specification and everything matched with what the actual requirement was. Then uncertainty about objective and priorities. Just as I said, because we are living in a very dynamic world, what happens? The objective of a particular project changes, or the priorities changes, because let's assume I had a priority to bring in a particular software in the industry by December, but when we had another project which was developing a mobile application, which was planned 2 months after that. But now, as things are changing, things are changing, so your objective has now changed, because you want to launch the mobile-based application first rather than going in for the other application. This is one cause of risk. Uncertainty about fundamental relationship between project parties. In today's scenario, normally what happens is that if I want to develop a solution, I alone, as most of the organizations, do not have all the expertise within them. So they form a consortium with other companies who can be part of this and take participate in the project in reaching its objective. But all of a sudden, if there is any relationship change, so this could lead to the project risk. I hope I am doing well and I am able to, everybody is audible, and I am not at a very high pace. I think everybody is fine, so we can move now. Okay. What's the goal of project risk management? The goal of a project risk management is to identify risk within the project and develop a response to either reduce the impact or probability that negative risk will occur and increase the probability and impact of positive risk or opportunities. Just as I said, what is risk? Risk is nothing but which can impact is an uncertain event which can impact your project objective negatively or positively. So the goal is just to identify the risk within the project and develop a response, so that we can take the opportunity, we can bank on the opportunities, or we can avoid the negative part of it. In short, the risk management goal would be to have a proactive approach rather than a reactive approach. Then to have a greater control of project. Risk management helps, the project risk management helps you to have a greater control of the project. Similarly, it also helps you to decrease the probability of negative events that could happen, and it increases the probability of the positive events that are supposed to happen. In short, the goal of project risk management is to say go or no go, or go or stop. The project risk management is based on the PMI